Good morning everyone, welcome back. We are on our way to Farnham Maltings for the Fred Festival. We are all suited, well not suited and booted, we're wearing our Liberty shirts that are made by me. We've got Mrs Magoo in the back, looking very tired, sunbathing, and we will hopefully be there soon. So it is now Monday morning. I have just boiled the kettle and started making myself my first cup of tea for the day. I've had a coffee already, but I'm feeling a little bit wet, so I thought I would have a cup of tea and some Pop-Tarts, because Pop-Tarts make everything better. I have just had shipping notification that something is arriving from FedEx today, which is why my Friday sales has been delayed till today. I thought I would go through it when it arrives, so I will talk to you in a bit once FedEx has delivered. I'm very out of breath after lugging these boxes upstairs. So FedEx has delivered what I have been waiting for. And I thought I would share it with you. So first things first, let me get these stupid cables out of the way, off the floor, so I don't trip over them. So this almighty box has just arrived, covered in fragile tape, which I'm very grateful for. And let's get into what is in the box. So some of you may have an idea as to what this might be. It was a bit of a panic buy. I probably should have thought about it a little bit more before I made the purchase. But needs must and all that. And oh, it's packaged in a box that's great. That makes me feel a little bit more a little bit less nervous about it, but we shall see once we get it out. So let's get that big one out of the way. That's another box that I've got to find a home for, which I don't think I'll ever find one for in this house, because the joy of new builds is they don't have any storage in them. So you may have seen what was on the box as I lifted it out. As you can see, it's got a great big truly pink logo on it. So I have been on the hunt for a Tudor pink banana for about the last 4 years. They never come up for sale. As Tudor mentions in her videos when she launched them, and various other things, that they are a unicorn, and they're about as hard as a unicorn to find. So we have extension table, knee lift, the manual, which has got a lovely little thing in the back of it, which I've never seen before. Textile artist, award-winning long armour. There is a sticker in here. I don't know what that's for. It's got nothing to do with the machine, but I will contact the lady that I purchased it from and see if she wants that back. There is a lovely little bag, which I don't know what that's for. So let me lift her out. I'm really hoping that everything is intact. Everything works. It probably needs an update, so I will be doing that before I do anything else to it. But let's lift her out. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. So we have a limited edition banana tulip pink cover, which is quite grubby, so I will have to spot clean that. This is the thing about buying things from other people, is other people as thorough at keeping things super tidy. So we've got a bag with all of the feet and everything in it, rather than being in the Barbie box, which is fine. I would decant them all into the Barbie box afterwards. We've got the BSR, which I've now got 2 of, because I've already got a 570 QE, but that is all intact, which is great. That should be in there. That should be that way around. Let's pop that back in the box now, because I don't need it. out at the second. Got the foot pedal out, which is all intact and full of cobwebs and dust, which is fun. Yeah, I have a power cable and we've got a USB cable as well, which is handy dandy. So I can log it straight into the computer to do an update, which I will just do via USB stick instead. So here she is with her bobbin case open. So I now have my very, very own Chula Pink Banana. So I will give it a clean and I'll be back with you in a bit once I've done an update on it. Hi everyone, so I am back in my sewing room now and I thought I would go through what's been going on over the last 2 weeks. So last Saturday was the Thread Festival at Farnham Maltings. I got to say hello to my lovely friend Ellie that is Oak Apple Haberdashery, and I stopped by her stand and got myself a lovely metre of this Laurie Holt background fabric. We had a little bit of a natter and then we carried on around the show and went to see Pattern Paper Scissors and got some lovely little embroidery scissors, which I think are super cute. They are a lovely lavender colour and the blades on them are nice and short, so they're perfect for in-flight crafting. I stopped over at Ethel and Joan because you have to go to Ethel and Joan. Oh, I did get these ones. I thought I got completely different ones. Huh. I thought I picked some orange ones, but I didn't. I did actually go for the mint buttons in the end, which I thought were really cute. They go with a lot of fabrics. Mint is a great neutral in my eyes. So I stopped by Ethel and Joan and got some of those. I also went to see the lovely Emma from Studio 77. And I missed her at the Stitch Festival because obviously I couldn't go because I had COVID. So I managed to get one of the rulers that she has had custom made, which you can't really see very well, but they have different markings on them so you can place rivets on bag straps and different things like that. So they've got a 1 inch webbing, a 1.5 inch webbing, I can't read the rest of them because I haven't got my glasses on. But yeah, there's various different marking spots on them to line up with your webbing when you're placing rivets and different things, so they were really cool. She had some lovely sewing stickers, so I grabbed some of those. The scissors, another one in there, one that says sew something magical, so they are going to go on my machine. She gave me this lovely complimentary one, which is a rotary cutter that says sew wild, and I grabbed some of her labels. She had some of her pack of 5 labels, and these ones say thanks, I made it. And they're in a lovely teal kind of colour as well, so again, quite a good neutral. They'll go with most things. So that was what I got from the Thread Festival. I also went to a place while I was out at work. We drove past a place called Totally Buttons, which is a button supplier. They are based in West Sussex somewhere, I believe. I can't actually remember where we were now, but they have a website, totallybuttons.com. I will try and link it in the description box if I remember. They are literally, they have every button you could ever possibly think of. And I went in there specifically because I wanted, bear with me 2 seconds, I'm just trying to work out what I've actually done with them. They are around here. Ha 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 ha. No, that's not them. What have I done with the damn things? I wanted some more of the buttons that I was able to get when I was up at Liberty. Oh, there they are, right in front of me. So when I was at Liberty, they had these really lovely chrome 11.5mm buttons, which are the perfect button because they literally go with everything and they're the perfect size for shirts. They're really, really smooth as well, which I know sounds really silly, but because they're so smooth, they make doing your buttons up really, really easy. So I asked her, I went in there, I was very specific. I said, now, can you tell me whether you have a button? She said, I can indeed. I said to her, do you have it's about a 12mm, but it turns out it's actually 11.5. I said, they're a 2-button chrome button. Of course she had them. So I bought 30 to put in my little Laurie Holt mason jar clip box thing, because I use them on pretty much everything. So I grabbed some of those from there, and I thought I would share that with you because it's a business that I've never come across before, and they even do these really nice buttons that look like they're made out of, I think they are made out of glass actually. But yeah, if you need a button, they're really reasonably priced. They ship nationwide, and yeah, they just have every button that you could possibly ever think of, really. So yeah, that's what I have been up to over the last 2 weeks. As you would have seen earlier in the video, I have managed to get my hands on a Tulip Pink Bernina 570 QE, which I am super excited about. I've been using it all week for projects that I'm working on for the upcoming Grey Work Tulip Pink Influencer Tour, which will be going out on Monday as my progress update as to what I've been working on. So be sure to head over to my Instagram and follow if you want to keep up with what I'm doing in terms of the Grey Work Influencer for Circular Makers. And when I was in, so because I've got the new Tulip Pink one, the one that I currently have, the standard 570 QE, which isn't the special edition, but it is the same machine basically. I have got that in for a service. I dropped that off yesterday. That will soon be going up for sale with the embroidery module as a complete thing. So it will be a sewing, embroidery, quilting, everything that you could want from a machine really. But while I was in there, I wanted to spend some of my birthday money from my parents because it was my birthday last Monday. And I grabbed myself a number 18 button sewing foot because I've been after one of these for ages. And you can adjust the foot so that needle in the middle there comes up above as high as you want it basically, so that you get less tension on your button, so that your buttons are a bit looser if you've got a really thick fabric. Yeah, so I wanted one of those, so I grabbed hold of one of those while I was in there at Sew Works in Youghal. So they have got my previous 570 in for a service, so that will be completely serviced and ready to go to a new home once I get it back. So yeah, the other thing, talking of the fact that it was my birthday last week, I got a lovely parcel this week from my dear friend Catherine, who is Soverton Makery over on YouTube. She sent me a little package of some little Rainbow Bite licorice treats, which are absolutely delicious. And the funny thing was, is when we was at the Thread Festival, I said to my husband, I pointed out something on Purple Stitch's stand, and they had some webbing, and I said, oh, that's really nice webbing. And I said, but I don't really need that at the moment because I'm trying to be good at not buying things that I've got quite a bit of. But I did kind of think about it quite a bit when I left. And then 2 days later, Catherine sent me a lovely parcel with the webbing in it, the exact one that I pointed out and said, no, I probably shouldn't have it at the moment. And it is this one here. They look like almost like piano keys. And it's a double-sided printed webbing, and it's absolutely beautiful. So she sent me some of that one, and she also got me some of this one as well, which I love this because it looks like flying geese quilt blocks. So yeah, these are going in my personal stash and will be used on a bag that I make for myself. I am working on a bag shortly. I'm going to be making myself a airplane bag for when we go away next February to QuiltCon Raleigh. So I'm going to use these for the straps and the handles on that bag that I'm going to work on for that trip. So yeah, thank you again, Catherine. It was a lovely surprise to have those turn up. And I'm looking forward to using them. They feel really, really nice and smooth as well. So yeah, if you wanted any of these, I believe Purple Stitches has still got some in stock because they had it at Thread Festival. So I will link their website down below. I think that's pretty much it in terms of what's turned up in the sewing room over the last 2 weeks. I am, however, just going to bring you some very exciting information. Over the next few months, I will be stocking all of the whole collection of Art East quilting patterns. That's including the new books, which I will be giving 2 of those away as a giveaway when I hit 8,000 subscribers. But I will also be stocking all of the other paper patterns within the range from Art East Quilting. So if you are after any of the Art East Quilting patterns and you're in the UK or Ireland and you want to order physical booklet forms of the patterns, I will soon be the very, very proud stockist of those in the UK. So yeah, I'll keep you updated as to when they are coming in, but they should be within the next month or so. So yeah, if there are any artist quilting patterns that you have been looking at, and that you wanted an actual proper booklet of as opposed to a PDF, then I will have those in stock over the next few months. So besides that, I'm gonna go because I need to get back in the sewing mode and get the rest of this project finished for the reveal on Monday. I don't think I've got anything else to share with you, so I will talk to you all very soon. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, liking, all of that jazz, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.